Well, long after the rolling blackouts ended and most of the frozen pipes had thawed, one Nashville man is still dealing with issues from the extreme cold we experienced before Christmas. So at this hour, still has no electricity inside his Midtown apartment. And News 2's Marina Whittington spoke to him about what he has been dealing with.
It's a new year and no power for Kelby Bibler.
We have no ability to connect to the internet, no ability to charge our devices. We have no AC or heat, so we've been, thankfully we got a blanket for Christmas, so we've been cuddling up with that.
Bibler says for the last several days, his apartment at Studio 16 has had no electricity due to a water leak.
We got an email saying that our water and our electricity was going to be cut for no definite time, and that we needed to find accommodations for that night.
Bibler and his wife had nowhere to go, so they stayed in their apartment.
But the electricity does work down here, and so they're funneling these long extension cords up to the first and second floor to air it out, which of course I imagine is a fire hazard with no working fire alarms.
By Sunday, the fire alarm was going off in the building, so Bibler called the fire department.
They said that it was not safe to inhabit, it was not fire safe to inhabit. And so they were like, we can't really do anything. I guess you guys should call the news, or we call the fire marshal tomorrow and tell them that it's not up to fire code.
Since then, Bibler has been spending money on a hotel and food, saying he still hasn't heard anything from the apartment management despite reaching out multiple times.
We're told that renting is a way to build income so that you can eventually buy a house. But the reality of it is that your landlords don't care about you. Your property managers don't care about you. And a lot of people just go about their renting experience expecting this to be the norm, but not able to say anything about it.
Bibler has no idea when his apartment will be safe enough to move back in.
As you can see, this usually has a little sign on here.
But all the struggles he's facing has him questioning if he would even want to come back.
We were planning on staying here the entirety of my graduate program, and now that's definitely been, thrown into the unknown because of the experience we've had this past week.
Now, Bibler says he did talk to a contractor on site who told him it would take a week for their building to air out before the electricity could be turned back on. I called and emailed Apex Ventures, who owns Bibler's building, but have yet to hear back. Alex?